What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction. Not a week or 2 or 3 or 4 million ago, I don't know, I've lost track of time, to be honest. NCT U released their song Boss, which was a pretty cool song. Not my most favorite song on the planet, but you know, it was still a pretty okay, enjoyable, cool song. And they are now back with the song Baby Don't Stop. Now, back when NCT U released had their last set of releases way back in the Stone Age, they released 2 songs that were completely dramatically different from each other. So I'm kind of curious, and I've got the thought in my mind that they might do that yet again for this release. But of course, I have no idea what the song is going to sound like. So we're going to do what we do in every single one of these videos to find out what the song is going to sound like. I'm going to watch this video, listen to this song. I'm going to give you guys, of course, my honest first impression, thoughts, and opinions to let you guys know what I like about the song and what I do not. So if you're interested in hearing that kind of stuff more as I cover other K-pop songs in the future, click on the subscribe button down below. Also, if I say any random stuff during this during the reaction, during the music video, doesn't make any sense, I might not fully explain it, don't forget to watch all the way to the end as I kind of expand and continue my thoughts on the song. So with all that being said, let's get the song started. Well, intro's not suggesting a dramatic change in sound and style, so all right, I'm into this. I'm feeling the choreography. I'm feeling the song like they're feeling it with their choreography. I think that's a pretty accurate representation of how. I like this so far. This is a See that I like. That was a nice little transition kind of thing right there. It was good. Give us a little bit of a different sound, a little different vibe for a couple seconds. You know, while of course the whole, you know, that the beat and all that stuff that you hear through the first verse, and that little bit right there is still present in this part. I dig this. I think this is a much better song than Boss. I mean, I'm certainly at the very least enjoying it a lot more. So I know it might not look like it, but I promise you that I am. I dig this, man. This is great. I like this. It's definitely is a, you know, really good way to kind of include. Well, I guess we'll talk about that when this is all finished, because I think this is the biggest thing to take away from the song. Just all right, there we go. NCT U. That song was good. That song was actually really good, and I think it's good for the reasons, or for if you let's kind of like rewind my thoughts here to get that all straightened out. If you go back and if you haven't seen my reaction video to Boss, you might want to check that out at some point. definitely you should check out my song review of that song as well, because I kind of talked about a little bit, well, definitely in much more detail and depth in the things that I liked about that song, the things that I didn't like about that song, you know, what I thought was good and what I thought was bad about it. And, you know, one of the big things, I think actually the biggest thing that I didn't really, you know, like about Boss, or I think that they didn't necessarily do well, was including, you know, the sung vocals in that song. Because what that did kind of, you know, it changed up the entire feel of the song. It kind of watered down the more, you know, hip hop and more, you know, heavy parts of the song. But, you know, the vocal parts were just pretty much seemed to be a completely different genre of music. In this song, and what they've done well with this song in contrast to Boss, is actually included vocal, you know, elements, sung vocals like they did for a good portion of this song, while also changing up the music, but at the same time keeping the key elements, the core element of this song that kind of gives it the, you know, the same identity from start to finish. Because that's kind of a problem in my mind, at least as I listened to it, that Boss kind of had, is that from start to finish, it sounded like you were listening to two different songs at points. And even in my review video, what I had kind of said as a way to improve Boss as a song and make it seem a little bit more cohesive from, you know, start to finish, was to kind of include that beat and that percussion track throughout the entire song. Even, like, not necessarily, you don't even have to change up the music track during the vocal parts, but just keep that percussion element through there at the very least, and that will kind of tie it together a little bit better. And that's what they did in this song. If you listen to it, you know, they have the little synth thing, that sound and all that stuff that goes through with the sung vocals in this song, which is a cool little change and a little bit of added brightness to this song, which, you know, is a little bit dark and deep, which is, you know, kind of the thing that NCT U does when they do, you know, more of these, I guess, hip hop R&B styled songs. But it adds a little bit of brightness and a little bit of an upbeat sort of feel to the song, but it still feels like firmly, you know, well, it still is tied in with the other parts of the song, which don't feature, or I should say, which feature the rap verses or rap vocals, because it actually continues with that percussion line throughout the entire song, which it's such an easy way, I think, to kind of tie everything together. It's like you don't even have to have a transition or anything like that. Just kind of continue with the percussion a little bit. You might not, a little transition, obviously you would need to move between different sounding parts, but it doesn't need to be anything crazy or fancy or amazing or anything that requires a massive amount of thought to put it together. Something super simple, carry the percussion track throughout the entire song, then you've gotten a completely cohesive and, you know, song where every single part of the song, if they're different sounds and all stuff like that, then it all fits together really, really nicely. And that's what they've done really, really well with this song. And, you know, that's the main thing that's kind of jumps out to me right now as something that I'm really, really enjoying about it. So that's fantastic. It's really good. And I don't know, you know, and I would say that it's an improvement on Boss, but, you know, at the same time, like, those are two different songs. They've got slightly different vibes to them. And so, you know, it's not necessarily that this song is better or worse. It's just, I think that I like this song a lot more than Boss. So that's all I got to say. Those are my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think about this song and, you know, the music video too, if you really want to talk about that. Throw your thoughts and comments and stuff like that down in the comment section below. Do not be afraid to share whatever it is that you think, whether you like this song or not, because this community that I'm trying to build is all about having some free and open discussion about our thoughts and opinions. So if you want to join the community, click on the subscribe button down below. And if you want to make sure that you do not miss a single video that I upload in the future, click on the bell icon so you can turn on notifications. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.